Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Guys, once I advocated for Karl. I advocated for Karl for Billy Mitchell to have mercy on him because he had a wife and kids. Try to work some sort of deal. I was ignorant to a lot of the things that were going on in Jobst Korea, because all I've watched is his videos, and all the smack talk that he was doing on there. And that was just smack talk on YouTube. That's whatever his opinions. And that was that, right? It's a YouTube beef. You can go back and forth. Billy's not about YouTube, really. But it's all social media smack talk. Now we've gotten this far, right? And it's one thing to mess with a man. It's a very different thing to mess with a man's family. Right? It's completely different. If I knew these things existed on there, I could never have done it because he would be a better man than me. I can tell you, if this was real life, right? If this was real life and some guy came up to my son and said these kind of things, he's getting chin checked right there on site. We're scrapping, right? But this is Australia. These are courtrooms. You have to act civilly, what have you. So what's going to happen is that there will be no mercy, right? Based on what I've seen Billy Mitchell post, nor should he have any, right? Because I can't see him doing it based on the things he's posted, and if he did, he would be a better man than me. I'm just telling you straight up. I would show this fool no mercy, right? The son is more of a psycho, so we start with insults. He is like Billy without the people skills and more evil, which would be okay if you're clowning, if the guy's clowning you on social media or what have you, right? Or if he was part of the case, or he's the one suing you, but he's not. He's got to support his dad. That's his family. That's what he's supposed to do, right? Oh, it's a thing. It's a thing in a big way. Can't wait to hammer the son soon. Need to publicly disgrace him. Need. Man, what a very strong word. Why does Karl need to do these things? Why does Karl need to publicly humiliate people when he has so many skeletons in his closet? Right? This clearly crosses the line. Clearly, right? For any father out there. And it surprises me. It really does surprise me that a man with a family, with a wife, with a son, would say these kind of things. It really does. Because the only person responsible for Karl Jobs' stupidity is Karl Jobs. It's not his wife, it's not his son, it's not his dad and family members, it's just him. He was the idiot that got himself into this. Right? He's the idiot who did all these omissions that have his reputation going into the trash can. Right? He's the idiot that posted all these things. He's the idiot that didn't, listen to his lawyers. So nobody else should be responsible. If Billy Mitchell is suing you, Billy Mitchell is suing you. That's it. That's the person that you have problems with. But to go after the son in this, again, guys, I don't know where this hatred comes from. This is like unhinged stuff. People that you've never met in real life until you get to court, right? And once you get to court, you're the one crying. It's just, this guy's insane. There's something wrong. There's a screw loose. There's some counseling that needs to be had here. Because, do you really need clout this much? It's YouTube brain, man. It really is. People lose their morals. A guy that appears this intelligent, right, when he's doing these videos and saying these things, is publishing this kind of crap. I'm telling you, you don't know, right? These are actors, and these are failed actors. That's what we keep on seeing here. They're great stories to listen to, right, while we're driving or whatever else. But man, Karl, the utters are raw, and you're just delivering all this. Oh man, Is he going to make you pay in quarters? I mean, shouldn't you at least apologize for this? No apologies whatsoever, man. This man is not remorseful. This man thinks he can just, you know, do these things with zero consequences. And, you know, most of the case, that's the way it is. You know, when people have no influence, you know, if it's some idiot out there saying these kind of things, right, and he's irrelevant, he's a loser in life, right, in whatever, I don't think Billy would care. If it's a guy that has a million plus channel and is, you know, making videos over and over and over again about him, it could piss you off a little bit. You know, it could get under your skin. I get it. But it's not illegal. It's just annoying. Doing libel, right, and going to court, that's much more serious. And then when you compound that with the act of losing, right, act of losing, you have all your friends turning on you. You have all these claims against you by people that know you, not by people that don't know you, not by crazy people on the internet. No, people that interacted with you that are saying they didn't know what the lawsuit was about. People that interacted with you that have all this history on you, right, that feel misled, that feel that you lied by omission. And you compound all this with this, and then you think some way you're going to talk your way out of it. I mean, what is an appeal court going to say when they look at this? I don't know. And nothing good, right? I'm telling you, Billy didn't ask for enough money, just like the judge said. And all this stuff is going to come out, I'm sure, if he files an appeal, and I think this is his last day or something. I don't know if they filed for an extension or not. Billy put out a tweet and then took it out. You know, and it wouldn't be out of the realm of reason that there is an appeal, and we just haven't seen it because it hasn't hit the court documents yet, right? But when that appeal comes, we're going to get more content because everything that he's done after losing is absolutely nuts. Everything that's came out after he lost is even worse, right? Because now you have people turning on him. Now you have people bringing out receipts. Now you have, you know, even lawyers pissing on his grave. But to think that this man is going to get any sort of mercy on that warrant, I don't think so. I don't think so. However Billy feels wrong, he's going to go for the jugular. Whatever that is. I don't know what he's going to do to get himself out of this mess. But I don't blame Billy for being pissed. I wouldn't blame any man for being completely pissed when somebody threatens their family. Oh, Karl, what are we going to do with you? I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.